Hey yo guys, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Rasodi. Welcome to Rasodi TV. Breaking news, let's get right into it, right? Breaking news. Will Premier Winder really arrest Vladimir Putin, the president of the Russian people? Right? So, just a quick disclaimer, I am not a politician. The only reason for me making this type of video is my interests in economics, right? And also, I want to learn, right? I don't have the full picture of everything that's going on, just read a couple of articles and I just want to share a little bit of my opinion. But more than that, I want to hear the opinions from you guys, right? I want to hear your opinion, right? You listening to this? Yeah. I want to hear your opinion on what you think about this mess, right? Will Premier Winder really arrest Vladimir Putin? Now, a little backstory, right? Vladimir Putin is the president of Russia, right? He has a warrant of arrest from the international court, right? Because of the war in Ukraine, right? So here's the interesting part, right? So South Africa has an upcoming meeting with Vladimir in August, right? Um, the BRICS meeting, right? So BRICS is obviously a union, right, that is trying to combine um, these certain countries so that we can have one currency that we can trade in amongst each other and not rely on the US dollar, right, to trade internationally. Okay, so now we have this interesting guy over here. You can see on the picture right next to Vladimir Putin, right there, Ellen Winder. He is the premier of the Western Cape, and he said he doesn't give two shits. He will arrest Vladimir Putin if he ever steps his feet on in the Western Cape. Really interesting, right? That this man would say something like that. Now, also, he's saying this. Meanwhile, the government or Cyril himself or whatever, they haven't taken a stance or made any final decision on whether they're gonna arrest the guy or not. But guess what? This guy, Ellen Winder himself, he said he doesn't give two shits. He will arrest Vladimir Putin if he ever steps foot in the Western Cape, right? So now it's Vladimir versus Ellen Winder, right? And it's so funny to me even saying something like that, right? Who is Vladimir Putin? Arguably, in my own opinion, I would say Vladimir Putin is really the most dangerous man on the planet right now, right? He is the most powerful man in the world right now. Vladimir Putin, he is the military himself. So, for those who don't know, Russia has the second biggest military in the world. So, they have the second biggest firepower in the world in terms of military, nuclear, missiles, planes, um, boats, crafts, all of that crap, all of that. He has all those resources, right? So he's not a man to be played with. He's not a man to be threatened, right? So Ellen Winder, really, there's two things about this man, right? It's either he's very stupid or he has something very big up his sleeve to go against such a man, right? Vlad is not someone to be threatened. He's not somebody to be played with. So Ellen Winder is either very stupid or has something very big under his sleeve, right? So I'm not very well versed about who Ellen Winder is. I think you guys in the comments let me know. Am I undermining this guy? I just know he's a politician and he's got a couple of businesses or whatever. That's it. That's all I know about the guy. Maybe I don't know him that well, guys. Let me know in the comments who is Ellen Winder and does he have what it takes to go against Vladimir Putin? And so, all right, guys, let's just put away all the political aspects of this matter aside, right quick, right? I just wanna get a practical idea of exactly what is going to happen if and when Vladimir Putin lands, right? So let's just put it in practical. So the government has not taken a stance yet in what they're going to do. So the military, or should I say, Abomabena, I don't know what they were gonna do, but Abomabena currently are not an option, right? Because the government has not taken a stance on this. So what does Ellen have left? He's got SAPS, the South African Police Services. He's got Begikele. So basically, it's Begikele versus Vladimir. Okay, all right. So what what are we really expecting? So is Vladimir gonna come in like a little private jet with three bodyguards, and Pekikele is gonna come up to him at the airport and be like, "Hey, you, freeze, hands up, we're arresting you." Is that really how it's gonna play out? Maybe I don't know, guys. How do you think work? Right? As I said, I'm learning. You guys, let me know. Is that really what's gonna happen? Is Pekikele going to try arrest Vladimir Putin? Really? Is that what's gonna happen? Sounds like a big joke to me, right? Vladimir has the second most powerful military in the world. Do they really think this guy's gonna just rock up here with three bodyguards with three pistols? No, this man is coming on a big ass fucking Boeing jet with 500 soldiers, with seven other planes behind him, and all of that, the technology and everything. This guy doesn't travel light, right? He's got all his CIA guys are gonna be with him. So, and then another conversation maybe we need to be having is, what is the confusion within the government, right? Why is there such a confusion? Shouldn't it be clear on who is our ally and who is not, right? Julius Malema already had a press conference and he made it clear that Russia is our ally, not the US. The US is not our ally. Russia is our ally, right? He gave a little bit of a backstory on how Russia did actually help us back in the day, right? In terms of giving us a couple of supplies there and there. What has the US done for us? Nothing, not much. The US is not our ally, right? So that's why we are in the BRICS. So BRICS is obviously Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The US is not part of BRICS. They are not our ally, right? We should not be siding with the US. So Ellen Winder, is he on some type of drugs or something? I don't know. Or am I wrong, guys? Let me know in the comment section, right? I want to know your guys' opinion. Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you not? Give me your opinion.